The Golden City Council rightly focuses on local matters, but can also make decisions that produce effects far beyond our borders. I'm here to talk about a topic near and dear to my heart as a Jewish resident of Golden whose grandfather fought in World War II. That topic is genocide. 3 days ago, we as Americans hit a truly heart-wrenching milestone of 11 months of funding and tacit support for an allied foreign government to remove or eliminate the civilian population, infrastructure, and habitability of an entire neighboring geographic region that our ally has violently, illegally occupied for decades, which was recently affirmed by the UN's International Court of Justice July opinion, which found Israel's occupation of Palestine is officially illegal under international law. So why am I here? Well, last Wednesday, the city of Portland, Maine, followed Richmond, California, and Hayward, California, in passing a resolution to officially divest from companies and entities doing business with Israel or directly engaged in the genocide, which now includes the West Bank, as many have warned about for the last 11 months. This is the same tactic that Nelson Mandela said was instrumental to ending South Africa's apartheid. I'm referring to divestment. If the words apartheid or genocide may offend you, feel free to call it an occupation, a slaughter, ethnic cleansing, mass murder, barbarism, annihilation, or any other euphemism that describes the intentional, complete destruction of a people and place based on their culture, race, religion, or ethnicity. It's been proven that Israel is responsible for an unknown number of the deaths on October 7th, following use of the Hannibal Directive that instructs soldiers to kill their own people to prevent hostage-taking. This was reaffirmed just a few days ago by the Australia Broadcasting Company. As for Portland, among the companies that they divested or planned to divest from are General Electric, Intel, Boeing, Caterpillar, Volvo, Israel Bonds, Bank of Jerusalem, and Northrop Grumman. I know Golden may have investments in Colorado companies directly involved, including Lockheed Martin, the #1 seller of weapons in the United States, RTX or Raytheon, which is #2, and Northrop Grumman, which is #3. That's in addition to Intel, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and others that supply AI software and data storage that are critical to Israel's documented targeting of civilians from an April 2024 report in 972 magazine. I implore you all to similarly consider the role Golden is playing, if any, in the daily death toll that has by all accounts been vastly underreported due to a complete blockade of independent investigators, a death toll that includes the targeting of journalists, peace activists, aid workers, medical workers, and countless children, who now comprise up to 80% of the wounded admitted to hospitals, according to multiple doctors on the ground. The recent murder of American peace activist Aishinur Aiji has already been named a quote-unquote accident by the Israeli government, and today the U.S. federal government has already agreed with that to cover for what appears to be an obvious war crime. In the absence of the federal government abiding its own laws, including the Leahy laws, it falls to us, our families, communities, and city councils to stand up to this complicity and the false statements intended to cover up any crimes that are being committed with weapons and funding our taxes provide. I would be happy to supply the reporting that provides evidence for all these claims to the council members. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I want to thank you for coming. It's very hard and it's thankless to come to an empty room and make your case, which was very eloquent, and I trust your research. So I thank you for coming and stating your piece. I also know that we get asked to do a lot of things that we don't do. And it weighs heavy on me sometimes that we don't do things that we could or should. So I'll just share that I feel that.